Hey guys, it's Mr. Fulford here, and I am here today to help you guys do some science and complete the Spinach Disk Lab. Now, we're doing this lab in class because we want to measure the rate of photosynthesis. So come on over and take a look. I want to show you the materials that you'll be using, okay? You and your partner are going to get one 10cc syringe, you'll get one hole punch, and you're going to get one forceps, all right? Then you and your partner will also receive a piece of baby spinach, and then you're also going to get a beaker filled with water that has baking soda mixed in. All right, the baking soda is our carbon dioxide source, so that way we can have that for photosynthesis. Now, I prepared over here an ice bath with the spinach so to keep them nice, cool, and fresh for you and your partner, okay? And so what you'll do is you'll grab a piece from me, and you're going to start to cut out holes, or what are called chads, of the spinach. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to avoid any of the stem areas and all of the veins. I want you to get just the fresh green part all around that, all right? So what you'll do is you'll take your hole punch, and you're going to make a little hole punch, and you're going to place it on your paper towel. There's one. Do another one. All right? I want you guys to optimize how many you can get out of one single spinach leaf, okay? And be careful not to damage the disc as you make them, okay? They will shake out. There we go. Do another one. And then to save time and through the magic of television, I have right here, ta-da, a full set, okay? I need you and your partner to make anywhere from 10 to 20 for our first trial. We're going to do 3 trials, so you'll need about 30 to 40 in total, but just start off about 10 or 20 at first. Now, we're going to get these inside our syringe. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out the suction cup. I love that sound. And you're going to use the forceps to place about 10 or so inside of the syringe, okay? So I'm going to grab one, grab another one. Make sure that they fall all the way down to the bottom. And I'm going to grab just a few and shove them in there, but you and your partner need to be precise and put exactly 10 or so inside of the syringe, all right? Give them a nice little shake so they all flow down to the bottom, okay? And then you're going to take your suction cup and you're going to place it back inside. Get those down to the bottom. There we go. And place it all, push it not all the way, but pretty close to the edge. So that way all of your spinach discs are sitting there at the bottom, okay? So what you're going to do now is you're going to come over to your baking soda water, and you're going to place the syringe in there, and you're going to pull up about 4 to 5 milliliters of water. There we go. And so your syringe should be about half full, and all of your little chads should be floating up at the top. Now what we need to do is we need to get them all the way down to the bottom. We need to make sure they are completely saturated with our carbon dioxide water, okay? And so what you're going to do in order to do this, and this is the most difficult part, so pay attention. What you're going to do is you're going to place one thumb on top, you're going to wrap your hand around it, and then place the other one down here on the suction cup. Now what we're going to do is you're going to pull this down while holding pressure up here so you have a nice pressurized tube, and you're going to start to shake it, okay? Push it back to the top so it's ready to go. There you go. So I'm going to place one thumb on top, grab my hammer around it, take this and pull it down, and then you're going to give it a good shake. All right, I want you to shake it for about 10 seconds. And the more and faster you shake it, the better it will be. All right, now I'm going to take this and push them back towards the top. Let go of my thumb, and these should start to float down to the bottom. If they don't the first time, that's okay. It might take a couple tries. So put your thumb back on top, hand around, pull it down, and give it a really nice, good shake. Make sure the water is getting all over the leaves. Alright, that should be good. You're going to take and push them back up to the top. And they should start to float down to the bottom. Okay? I think mine are a little bit damaged, but that's okay. You and your partner, you will see them. They're going to sink down to the bottom. Oh, there we go. There's a couple, they're starting to go. I'm going to continue and start moving on, but you guys need to make sure that way that most of them are down at the bottom before you continue. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put them back inside of our glass beaker here. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to place, you're going to take the suction cup and you're going to pull it almost all the way out, but not all the way. Just like that. You're going to place one thumb over it to hold the water in, and then you're going to remove the suction cup. Be careful not to make sure you don't hit the glass when you do this. What you're going to do is then you're very quickly going to take this and you're going to dump it in there to make sure that all of them fall into your baking soda cup. Alright? Now that they've all sunk down to the bottom, I'm going to go over to my light source, okay? So now over here, I'm going to place it here underneath the lamp. And what we need to do is we need to measure how far the lamp is from the base. Now I said we're going to do 3 trials, and so we have a ruler you're going to use. You're going to use the centimeter side because we always do metric here. And you're going to measure how far it is from the base to the bottom of the lamp. Okay, from the base to the bottom of the lamp. So the first one is going to be 30 centimeters, which should be there at the top. So there we go. Make sure it's 30 centimeters. And then once you have it positioned directly underneath, you're going to turn it on. Okay. What we do now is we're going to wait for 10 minutes. So during this time, we're going to count how many of the chads float to the top of the surface. Now let's say at the first minute, none of them float to the top. That's okay. Let's say at the second minute, 2 float to the top. So on your data table, you're going to write down 2. Let's say then that in the third minute, 3 more float to the top. I'm going to write down a total of 5 for minute 3. I'm always going to count how many total leaves have floated to the top of the surface for each minute. You're going to do that for 10 minutes. Now while this is going on, your other partner is going to grab the hole punch and make another set because you're going to have to redo this entire process for each interval, okay? So you're going to do one for 30 centimeters, then you're going to do one for 20 centimeters, and then one last one at 10 centimeters. You're always going to start at the top and move your way down. Alright, and that's it. That's all there is to it. You need to complete the pre-lab. This is how you do the Spinach Lab. And I have just one final question before you guys go. If a plant is sad, do the other plants photosynthesize with it? Stay classy, Centennial, and good luck.